Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel where I make quality content that nobody really asked for. And today's video is another Teen Titans video. I didn't expect to see two Teen Titans videos in a row, but it's happening, and I'm very excited because it said Teen Titans is one of my many loves in my life. And for a while there, I used to do comic book hauls on this channel because before dolls, it was comic books for me. But you guys don't tend to watch my comic book videos, which is fine because I'm mostly a doll collector now, and I kind of stopped collecting comic books. But again, Grid City rolled around this year, and that's where I buy a major part of my collection from. Is from Grid City Comic Show because they just have a lot of comic book vendors, and they're always good prices. So my little baby hand likes to buy all the comic books that I'm missing in my collections. So yeah, I said I mostly collect Teen Titans comic books, so everything here is all Teen Titans related. So yeah, let's just dive right into the video and see what I got. So the big comic books that I collect, like the big Teen Titans series that I collect, is the 2003 to 2008 run, like right after Young Justice, the comic books that came around when the cartoon was around, and I also collect the comic books that came after that, which is Titans. And I don't know if that's a continuation of the 2003 to 2008 comic books, or if it's own spin-off series, or if it's own thing. I like to think it's its own thing because when I read these comics, I feel like it doesn't really have a connection to 2003 and 2008 comics. So I like to think that 2003 and 2008 is the last of the Teen Titans when everybody is grown, and this one is just kind of like a fun, why not just make a comic, because it's DC and they have a lot of different universes. So the ones that I'm going to talk about first is the Titan series. So this came out after 2003 and 2008 form. I said I don't know if they're related to each other. I don't like to think so because I feel like they're just a different vibe. So I said I'm just trying to finish the series that I started. So I'm trying to finish up this Titan series. So I said this came right before the reboot when they did the whole new 52 again. So to start off, I got the first comic book issue in this series because I didn't have the first one, so I grabbed that one. And I said like probably like 1 through like 9 is when they're trying to fight Raven's half brothers, because he realized that Trigon impregnated other women, and so they have a lot of different, she has a lot of brothers. She's the only sister, and she's like the big sister because she's like the OG. But yeah, so that's what they're trying to do in the first couple of issues. So that's who they're fighting, and here the kind of all got brought back together. So that's fun. I'm not gonna go in high detail because this video would take a long time, and I bought a lot of comic books. I think it's probably the most amount of comic books I ever bought in my life. But you guys probably don't care because probably nobody's watching this video, if that's okay. And then the next thing I said, everything seems kind of out of order, is because I said I'm trying to finish off the series. So I bought a lot of these comic books last year, but again, the sellers didn't have like 1 through 20 or whatever, so I just pick up whatever they have. So I'm just trying to fill in the stuff that I don't have. So we got number 6 here, and they're still fighting Trigon and not Trigon, but like her half siblings, and they're trying to bring in Trigon, you know, stuff like that. The typical. So yeah, so this is issue number 6, and I did read all of these comic books. I haven't read all of the ones in the stack here because I said it's so many, but I did read all of the Titans ones because this is the least amount that I got, I think, of a series. So you have Titans series, issue 6, and we have issue 7 here. And this is not Superboy. This is actually Jericho. He presents. So like after they fight like Raven's half brothers, they move on to the Jericho story arc, which is Slade Wilson's son. He's the guy that can basically possess your body. So I'm not a fan of Jericho, and neither are the Titans. So that's what they're trying to bring back here. And then so that's 6 and 7. Number 11 and 12 is the another ones I picked up here, as I got all these for $1. So I kind of went crazy. So like, to me, this is a lot of comic books. I picked all of these up for $1. So we have Titan's contract here, and this is, you know, issue number 11, and they're still fighting Jericho. They all been like possessed. So, and then here is number 15. Wait a second, 12. I can read, barely. Yeah, we had number 12 here, and they brought in other younger heroes, so that's fun. And we have 13 and 14, and this one's really interesting because basically Beast Boy is trying to set up Cyborg to be more than this Cyborg, so that's really cute. You know, I want a friendship like Beast Boy and Cyborg. They're just like bros, man. Bros I can relate to. And Blacklist Night is something I do want to collect because I think they bring back Terra of some form, like they're like zombies. So I do want to get Teen Titans Blacklist Night, but for now, I have this one, and this is kind of like I said, the prelude to Blackest Night when they bring back Tempest, which is Aqualad, the first one, which is Gar, the one that you see in the TV shows, like the original cartoon. And this is 15. This one just by itself. And this one's actually disappointing. I think this one's actually kind of boring. Not gonna lie. So yeah, number 15. And then we got number 16. Oops, two of them got stuck together. Got 16 here. And this one is basically, it's a Starfire arc because her and Nightwing, they had a little passionate moment. And she just talking to her therapist. Kind of boring. But yeah, this is number 16. We love it. And again, we have, I said this out of order is because I either have the missing issues or this is what they had. The only ones that I'm missing, because I think I have everything 1 through whatever the last one. The only one I'm really missing is number 10, so I gotta look out for that. Then we have Titans number 19. Obviously, this one is about Roy Harper or Red Arrow, or Speedy, whatever, you know, not that guy. This is about his daughter that he has with Cheshire Leon, I think is her name. So it's that kind of arc. So, because he's not really around his daughter a lot because he's being a superhero, so she kind of stays around whoever. So yeah, that's number 19. And then we have number 20, which is more about Donna Troy. I forgot what this one's about. I kind of skimmed through the last ones, and I'll get that in a second. Number 20. But one thing I like about this cover is that I love like when it's like black and white, but it has that pop of color. I like that. So yeah, we have one about Donna Troy here. Can't remember what this one's about though, because I said after issue 17 and 18, which I have in a different comic book haul, that one when Beast Boy and Raven kind of like broke up or whatever, but they wasn't even together, so like I'm kind of confused. But so he like went off to his own team because like there was another group of heroes that needed a leader, and Beast Boy's a great leader, so he went and left the Titans to train basically the new Teen Titans. And after I feel like he left, the comic books got really boring, so that way I didn't really like read them because I thought they were boring because Beast Boy went away, Nightwing went away, Raven doesn't know what she's doing. I think she goes visit Garfield or Beast Boy, and I think kind of rekindled the relationship, I think. But I said after issue 18, I feel like everything kind of went kind of boring, so that's why I just skimmed through them because it is about characters I honestly don't care about. I'm not a Donna Troy. You know, like I like Beast Boy and Raven in like the core 5. So when they're not there, when Beast Boy and Raven's not part of the story arc, I feel like it's not as interesting in my personal opinion. Anyways, we have 21 after 20, and I think they're still doing Jericho stuff here. And to be honest, I don't think I read these 3. We had number 22 together for the last time. I won't be surprised because, like I said, Beast Boy and Raven went off to do their own thing. I think because Beast Boy went off to his own team, I think Raven follows him. I don't know. I didn't finish the set yet. So you have 22. And we have 23, which is kind of like, I guess it's a throwback to the original time. And we have Brightest Day Titans. So we have 23 and 25, but I don't have 24 or anything after that because anything I feel like I don't know how many issues are in this series, but they went through like a Deathstroke team type of way, and like I will collect the rest of them. I just don't know how many issues they are, because it got really boring, I feel like, between 19 and 23, because all the interesting characters left and they don't really fight interesting villains in my opinion, so I'm kind of bored. But those were the ones I got from Titans, and I almost have all of them. I think that's up to 23. I think I'm only missing, or 25. I'm missing 24 and number 10 and anything that comes after 25, so hopefully I can buy those one day. But I said, I don't know, like I do want to finish off the series because I want to know did Raven actually visit Beast Boy, because I think she does, but that could also be a fever dream. So yeah, and also like I use black face paint instead of black lipstick because right now for my Raven, and like I talk a lot, so like it is like going away, and like I love that for myself. Yeah, but that's the Titans series that I picked up. So I think I'm almost done collecting because I don't think there's more than like 30 issues of this book. So, and it's okay. It's not my favorite route. I said the first like 1 through 18 issues were really good, but I feel like after that it was not that great. I think it went pretty boring. And then, so as I said, I mostly collect the Titans, the ones I show you, or 2003-2018 Titan series, which came after the original run, is the comic book series that came out when the cartoon came out. And I wasn't really planning on collecting any of the new Teen Titans comic books, because in my opinion, I felt that after when they did the whole rebirth, you know, the whole new 52, I felt like DC Comics never really felt the same, or it wasn't as good like their comic book run. I feel like it wasn't that great. There was not a lot of comic books during the new 52, especially during when they bring in the Teen Titans. I feel like that was good. Like I didn't really like the Nightwing team when they like brought his team back. I didn't like the Damian team. I kind of did like the Titans when Nightwing's new team after the events of like Death Metal. But those comics are hard to find. I can never find them. And then like there's other ones, but I'm just like not interested. Titans Academy is his own beast. I feel like comic books didn't get really good in the new 52 until now when they bring in Dark Crisis. So anything new that Teen Titans I tend not to collect. And the vintage comic books, like the first one of Teen Titans, I'm not planning on collecting individually because there's so many. But when I have room on a shelf or something, I am planning on buying the omnibus versions of the vintage comics so I can have them all at once. So that's why you probably will never see me buy vintage comics, just because not because I don't want them, because I said the Teen Titans original run had all the best stories. It's just there's a lot of them. I don't have the space to collect all of them, but I have the space for the omnibus one day. But anyways, just going back to these comic books I collected. I wasn't planning on collecting anything of like the newish type of Teen Titans, anything that involves the reboot. But I thought, fun fact, I got these all from the same seller. I wish I remember who it was, but I got all these from the same seller. But this same seller was selling basically the whole pack of these Teen Titans series for $50, but the whole set is all 24 plus the 2 annuals for $50. I thought, hey, why not? And I'm not as familiar with this Teen Titans story versus like anything that happens when Damian took over. So I picked it up because I'm not completely 100% knowledgeable about it. Well, now I am, but at the time I didn't know. So I picked it up, and because I thought it was interesting, because I saw a lot of cute panels. But I said I can see why people forgot about this series, because it was kind of lame. But yeah, but I got the whole Teen Titans set of this Teen Titans comic book. So this is like basically the start of the new 52, as it says on the cover of the Teen Titans. So this one's about is basically, you know, the world, you know, DC franchise like reset itself. So they're trying to make a new, they're coming in Teen Titans. So the first team, like when you see like Beast Boy, like the red Beast Boy, because when I first read this, I wanted to see like the red Beast Boy and the Demon Raven kind of like interact with each other because they have really cute moments, but they're not in this series. That series is actually the Ravengers. Then they go to the Teen Titans, so that's how it kind of started. So I'm kind of disappointed a little bit that I didn't pay enough attention, because that was basically what I wanted, was the demon, like, you know, Raven being the queen of the underworld with the red Beast Boy, and because they have really cute moments, and they're not in this series. That's part of the Ravengers, so that's something I had to look for. But for now, I do have all the events that happen after those moments, and this set is okay. I said it's not my favorite. Let me just take it out, but I'm glad I have it, and this kind of like unlocks something in me to realize that I am going to collect the new Teen Titans series, and not because I love them. I'm collecting them to have it archived basically as my little Teen Titans expert. So I will eventually pick up more Teen Titans comic books from the New 52 because of this, because this happens apparently before the Damian team, which is the most popular. I feel like Teen Titans New 52, the Damian run, which is very disappointing, and I don't know if I'm still going to collect that comic. I don't know, but these events happen. Tim's the leader of these Titans, and I don't want to get too into it. I want to do a comic book breakdown, I can, or a Teen Titans lineup, but this happens before the Damian team, which I have strong opinions about that series because I hate it. That's one, like I said, I don't know, like I really don't like that run. But yeah, and like this one doesn't really have memorable moments. They have some cute Beast Boy Raven moments, and that's why I have a hard time believing that Raven had a thing for Kid Flash in the New 52, because like her and Beast Boy have such a cute bond in these comics, and that's why I'm glad that they're dating finally again in Titans Academy. So anyways, that's my little spiel. But yeah, I have the whole set. I have one, all are 224 plus the annuals. So again, we have like 1 and 2 here. Yes, I don't want to go through all of them. It's the whole set. You want me to do a comic book read or something, I can. But yeah, and then we have, 3 and 4. I said Tim is the leader of this Titans. It's okay. Not my favorite run, because I said my opinions are true. I'm not a fan of the new Teen Titans comic book. The only thing that piqued my interest was a little bit of Titans Academy, because they had a strong beginning, in Dark Crisis. Dark Crisis is great. I will be collecting those comic books, and it got really dark for no apparent reason, so love that for myself. But again, we have 3 and 4. And then we have 5 and 6. This one's an interesting cover. And then we have 8. And I think is this 7? Why did I read all of these before, like, I don't know, what's this issue? Oh, 7. This one has an interesting artwork. Yeah, but this is the series, so it's okay. See, like Beast Boy and Raven are always together, so I don't know why they made her with Kid Flash had a thing after the series. I don't know. Nobody asked for that, and nobody asked for her to be with Damian either. In the DC animated universe, Raven deserves to be with Beast Boy. Just saying. So I say, all you Damian and Raven shippers can if you're a Damian and Raven shipper, this is not the channel for you, because I'm the #1 hater for that shit. I am the strongest Beast Boy and Raven shipper. But anyways, yeah, we had number 9. And I really like this Raven design. A lot of people don't. I do. Because she's Raven. And then we have number 10. And I like these Titans. I just feel like this set is very forgettable. And then we have 11. and 12 here. I really like the art and stuff. I just forget about these Titans because like nothing really memorable happens in these comics. All the stuff that I remember happened in other comics. Apparently, I like that kind of disappointing a little bit. But anyways, here's 13. And this one, don't ask me why I went up with this cover, but we have 14. And Beast Boy's right here is like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, same Beast Boy. I don't know why Tweety Bird's on this cover, but it is. This one actually has a really cool cover. I like this one a lot, actually. So we have 15. I think this cover looks really cool. And then, I don't know, because Beast Boy looks amazing, okay? I'm a Beast Boy fan. Like, honestly, because I'm a little Beast Boy bird. And then 16, we have here too. I think this one's my favorite cover so far. And then we have number 17 and 18. Okay, also, I'm not a fan of this Wonder Girl. I'm just not a Wonder Girl stan. I'm not a fan of Donna Troy or Cassie. Just saying. This one's okay. Just saying. I think she's kind of a biatch. Cassie, anyways. And then we have 19. And 20. I said they're okay. This one actually has, I don't remember this one. You think I would because I have Mr. Mala in the brain on it. But we have this one, which is number 21. I'm not gonna do that annoying 21 voice. And then we have 22. I just like Raven is like always peeking in the corner. I think that's funny. And then we have number 23. Sorry. I read these, but somehow I don't remember. I think that's a great point that these Titans aren't really memorable. We have 23. And Raven just looks like she doesn't want to be here this whole time. Until you look at this one, as I said that. And 24, oh, this is the last issue. And it's kind of dumb. I don't want to get the spoiler, but it's kind of dumb. If you want to know the spoiler, just comment down below and I will say it. But I really like this little thing because Raven's smiling, like look at them, so cute together. Why is she with Kid Flash? I don't know. Fabulous. And 24. So that's the whole issue of that Teen Titans again, and also have the annuals. So we have annual number 1. Actually, this one looks really good, and it says Superboy returns with blood on his hands. I think this looks really cool, very manga. And then this one is number 2 of the annuals. Very cute. Yeah. And then anything, so this was the lead up to the Damien team. And I don't like the Damien team one. I like the art style, but I said any of the new Teen Titans comics I feel like are lame. And to finish out, my personal favorite Teen Titans series, the one that has 100 issues, and I like to think this is the one that completes the Teen Titans universe before Rebirth happens. And so I'm almost done collecting all of these because I said there's 100 issues in this comic book, and I think I'm almost there. I have to do a comic book inventory, and then if I did that by the time this video is being edited, I will put it down. Having left, I have to buy, but I'm almost there. Fun fact, these are the first comics I ever started collecting because everybody said that 2003 and 2008 run is one of the best Teen Titans comic books. And I agree. I think they have one of the best storylines, best villains. I think it's a very solid. And so if you're a very big fan of the cartoon, this came out during when the cartoon was out, so it has really cool. Like they play well with each other, and there's also advertisements from the Teen Titans cartoon in here too. So if you're a Teen Titans fan and you mood to collect 100 comics, this is a great series. And once I'm done, I could do a whole comic book breakdown. Just in case you don't want to read the 100 issue books. I can do like a little podcast just talking about these comic books. I want that, so I can. So these are the last things I bought. Cause I said I'm trying to finish out this series before trying to collect new series. So we have, and again before I'm trying to fill in the books that I was missing, because the first ever comic books that I bought was this giant lot of Teen Titans comics. And so, yeah. And it was these comics, so I'm missing a lot of them. But then I slowly fill out them throughout the year that I've been collecting comic books. I've been collecting comic books for about a year. I started collecting comic books the same time I started collecting Miraculous Ladybug merch. And I obviously went towards Miraculous Ladybug merch, so yeah. I have not read all of these yet, though, so I can't tell you what goes on. But I can tell you which ones I got. So we have number 4, Teen Titans Uncaged. Super cool. And I really like this comic book. I like how they fight Brother Blood, trying to rescue Raven. There's a lot of Beast Boy and Raven moments here. I think it's a very solid comic book. So we have Teen Titans. I feel like this is the last good Teen Titans comic book. So we have Teen Titans Uncaged, number 4. And again, I paid all these for $1. The ones I show you, the Teen Titans, the Rebirth one, I paid $50 for all of those. But everything else, like these single issues, I only paid $1. So we have number 4 here. And then I got number 5 here. And so I think they're trying to bring back Raven here. Or something. Because like there's Raven right here. Because I know they reintroduced Raven on like the 8th or 9th comic. And this is number 5. So maybe that's a prelude to that. I don't know. If I did read this comic book by the time of editing, I'll let the little clip know here. But yeah, because like this is Raven right here and Deathstroke. So love that. And then we have Kid Flash and Bart. Or maybe they're the same one. I don't know. Don't ask. And then we have number 12 here. And this one I actually have number 13, but they're set together. So I do have some duplicates just because when I bought them, they're stuck together. So I like might as well just have a duplicate. So I do have some duplicates in here, and I'll mention which ones are duplicates. But yeah, we have 12 and a duplicate of number 13. And then we have number 16 here. Super cool. And then we have Teen Titans of Tomorrow number 17. And I'm very excited to read this comic because there's like another alternate timeline where like the Titans grew up and they're evil. And so I'm very, very interested in that. So I'm very excited to read 17 through like 19 or whatever how many issues these are. So yeah, very cool. And then 18 of this Teen Titans series. Robin today, Batman tomorrow, number 18. And then we have 19. Yes, so I'm very excited to read all of these comics. Because the Teen Titans 2003-2008 run is my favorite. These are all the events of the original Teen Titans series, plus Young Justice, and everything combined in this comic book. Because they brought back Raven, they have new characters from Young Justice into the Teen Titans crew, and Beast Boy is the leader. We love it. I'm gonna fist my little arm thing because they're like slipping off because your girl is skinny. Yeah, we had number 26. This one is all I can say. So this is number oh, we have a big time jump here. Or big number jump here. I guess I have everything in this collection between here. But we have the first appearances of of these people here. That's a lot of first appearances. And this is number 38. Interesting. And this one, I don't think I have it. I might have a duplicate, I don't know. But it's number 39 when they're presenting Zatara, which I think is Zatanna's little sidekick. So we have him. Interesting to read that. And then we have, yeah, that's 38, 39, and we have 40, which is, this is Miss Martian. I guess she's the main one here. Don't know what this is about, but it has Tara, Jericho, Raven, and Superboy. I should read this one soon. But yeah, because like there's Tara right there, Jericho, Superboy, and Demon Raven. So I don't know what Miss Martian's doing. And here's number 41. I have another one of these, so this one's also a duplicate because they were selling it like this. So might as well just take the duplicate, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my duplicates. Maybe I can frame them and hang them on my wall or something. I don't know. But here's number 41. And then we have Teen Titans East. And these ones, I don't think I have any other Teen Titans East. I'm not quite sure. But this is a key issue because it had the first appearance of I don't know how to say this character. And this is Deathstroke's Teen Titans. So very different from the Teen Titans East that we know. So yeah, very, very cool. So we have that. And then we have Teen Titans East versus the West, obviously. And then that's number 44. So again, this is 43. This is 44. Very cool. And then number 45, Family Reunion. See, like, that's why I say, like, I think the Titans run after this is not connected, because I think this is Jericho right here. I don't know. I like to think this is, like, the last finishing of the Teen Titans story, and Titans is just a fun little own separate one-shot kind of story. But yeah, we have Family Reunion, number 45, Deathstroke. And then, oh, this rig is making me itch. Just saying. And then we have 52, when they're fighting Starro. And the Justice League is making an appearance here, and that's number 52. And then 53 is another duplicate because I have this one with Blue Beetle. He's saying, no, I don't speak Spanish, so here's this one. This one I don't have, and I didn't know that Cassie and Tim was a thing until I started reading comic books. For number 55, The Great Divide. Don't know what this one's about, but this is a very thin issue. It's not very thick. That's 55. And then we have 58, which is Martian Terrorist. I think Marsha Manhunter, Megan. Her name is Megan. Who is freaking Marsha Manhunter? Megan is going rogue or something. I don't know. She's going kind of crazy. So there's Megan just doing hers. And this one I also believe I have. And I also have this one as well. So I think I have two duplicates here. I don't know why. I write them all down. But then during Grit City, I was dressed as Elsa because I was one of the cosplay judges. And everybody wanted pictures of Elsa. And Elsa, all she wanted to do was buy her comic books. So that's why I think I bought some more duplicates than I was planning. Just because everybody wanted a picture of Elsa and I was getting very distracted. Because I have like a whole list of the ones that I have. So anyways, we have number 60, this guy. And then 62, who is Wonder Dog. I do have this one for a fact though. Because I thought these were the Wonder Twins. And they still might be the Wonder Twins, I don't know. Been a long time since I read these comic books. And then 63, they introduced Bombshell. Again, friend or foe. We have them. And then 64. I also have this. I got a lot of duplicates. Unintentionally. So I don't know what to do with all these duplicates. Maybe I might sell them. But we have Teen Titans, The Ties, The Bind. And then we have 72, Girl Fight. I do not have a duplicate of this that is gonna. We have number 72 of this. Can't tell you what it's about because I have not read it. And here we have Static Shock here, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, say welcome home, Static. I think he's a really cool superhero. Yeah, so we have number 79. Welcome to Dakota, but where's Dakota? Yeah, I said, wow, look at that. It's Static. That's pretty cool. Sorry, like my thing that says something, and I got really confused. And then we had number 80, which is Teen Titans' second feature, Ravager. Oh, the second feature of Ravager. My brain farted right there. So, yeah. So we have 79, 80, and then we have 82 Titans together. I like that Static Shock is here. Yeah, so we have this one, and then we have 85. And then we're towards the end. I think I have this one, but I'm not quite sure. We have number 89, Meet the New Boss, and it has Damien, which is gross because I don't like Damien. here we go. And the last one is the one I've been looking forward to for buying for a year, because I really wanted 98, because I have 97, 99, and 100. And 100, like the issue 100, is the one with that famous Beast Boy and Raven kiss. And so I wanted the events that lead up to it, and this is the only one I was missing. Yeah, I'm at 98. And that's all the comics that I bought. Usually I'll do like another, oh, I got this one and this one, but there's so many that I got. I don't know how many I got. I should count the number and then put it on the screen here. But yeah, those are all the recent comic books that I got. As I said, I think like the original Teen Titans, like when they first came out, all the way up to 2008, I think is best run. And I like to think that just like one run on itself, and then the Titan series is its own thing, and that's okay until number 18. And then in my personal opinion, like at like 19 through like the end, I feel like I'm really boring. And then I don't like collecting any Teen Titans comic books, but I will now, because I convinced myself, because I'm an obsessive personality. But yeah, that's all the comic books I got recently. I got them all on the same day from the same vendor because they're only $1 each. So I picked them up, and I probably won't buy another comic book until next Grit City Comic Show. The only thing I plan on picking up is the last issues of Titans Academy and the first issue of Titans Academy, because I think they're good. And then I'll pick up Dark Crisis. So those are like the comic books I have on mine, and I really still want Justice League Unjust. I like that comic book run. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you didn't find it boring or cringy, and I'll catch you in my next one. Don't know what it'll be about, but I can pretty much tell you probably not Teen Titans related. And if there's trouble, you know who to call. Alright,